I'm a franchise guy. People in Milwaukee came to watch me play. They have my jerseys, bobbleheads. They have none of that. But none of y'all that's talking they was better than me. All this high school 55, all that. I'm not arguing with nobody that didn't come into the league like me. I don't care about. Y'all had to wait y'all turn. I don't give a. I had a signature shoe, and I got my team to the playoffs. I don't know where everybody else is at. So y'all go ahead. I don't care about what you did 5-7 years after that. By that time,
it wasn't 5 though. It was like 3.
No, it was about. I mean, once I got traded.
They waited their turn.
No. Drew Holiday was already an all-star while you were still in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Third year, he made it over me because he had Doug Collins as his coach, and Doug Collins was Nick Wright.
Wait, what the?
What?
Wait, what are you saying?
What are you saying?
Doug Collins,
he made it because that was his coach.
Doug Collins was over here sending everybody fruit baskets. Vote for Drew Holiday.
That's called a smart coach.
No, that sounds like a writer.
All right, Brandon goes on to talk about who he would play, et cetera, et cetera. One, Lo, why are you instigating this geriatric basketball beef? And then two, why he didn't name some names? There's some names he left off of who he would want to play and who he challenged to play.
He named a bunch of names.
No, he left off some names.
No, he didn't.
Who he leave off?
He named a bunch of names. Who he leave off?
Did he say he would play Tyreek Evans?
No.
Okay then.
Well, no, I thought you
were expecting him to say like Steph Curry and James Harden.
I think he was trying to keep it to like.
No, he running from that. He running from that.
Okay, I think he's trying to keep it to like small guards type of like play. I don't think
he said. Did he said Johnny Flynn?
No.
Okay then, he running from it.
Oh, okay.
But wait, he said he's not gonna play Johnny, or he just knew he was better than Johnny.
He just didn't say it. Well, he said
he's not playing anyone that averages less than 10. That may be Johnny.
I mean. Maybe that's good for him because I'd have told him to hoop it up against Marcus Thornton. That's the second round.
Marcus Thornton just talked about that.
That Marcus Thornton clip is crazy.
Marcus Thornton.
Well, I didn't even know that was a clip. I just looked at the draft and I was like, Marcus Thornton was in the second round. He'll probably beat him. And I just
Marcus Thornton said you too small. You can't do nothing with me. You weren't like that. You act like you average 40.
Yeah,
Marcus Thornton actually said something. It's crazy because Marcus Thornton also started off his clip by saying, "Y'all keep saying this and that and the third." And I vividly remember, and even when BJ and I was talking, we never brought that name up. I don't know where he came out of nowhere. He inserted himself into a conversation that nobody really cared too much about. Because I even had to double check and been like, bro, the 09, I didn't even know he was in the 09 draft. That's how like crazy.
I didn't either. I literally just found out.
Yeah, let's check for what he said. We can play it real quick.
I'm about to say I'm looking at the 09 class right now. You know what? BJ's my guy, so I'm not going. I don't want to.
Oh, nah, he much.
You said 09 draft class, all right. But when my name was mentioned, what you on, man? What you got going? But you couldn't do nothing with me at all. At all. Nothing. First of all, you was too small, bro. Like, you was too small. Like, chill, man. Like, you would think you average 40 goddamn points in the league or something. Multiple time all-star. Man, you wasn't that, bro. You wasn't that. Yeah. And y'all like to call it trolling down here in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, we call it josing. So let's jose a little bit. Let's jose. You know what I mean? But we go jose and speak facts. All right? That's what we gonna do. We ain't go jose and cap. We go jose and speak facts. All right?
All right, you can cut off now.
I think this is hilarious.
It's awkward 3 or 4 seconds after that. I don't understand.
Look how you looking, bro.
It's mad crazy.
For real.
Bro, this nigga was in the house. He seen all the clips. Damn, ain't nobody gonna talk about me, huh? Nobody, huh, Wody? No one gonna talk about me, huh?
Yeah, because we never said his name.
Hey, baby, I'm about to go outside real quick, baby. we gonna let them know about me, baby.
niggas laughing. Marcus Thornton did finish. What is that? A top 10 finish, 6th man of the year, his rookie year. I don't know.
Marcus was a killer. Like I said, I think Marcus Thornton would have beat him, but I didn't know he dropped that clip. Now I'll take back everything I said because that made me look so horrible.
Did you say you said he did what his rookie season?
6th man of the year, top 10 finish.
So he got
what was the and what he was 10?
Yeah, he was good. He was
the 12th best. He got 1 vote.
That's good. He was last play. He was 10th. That's what he's saying.
Yo, real talk. Man. Come on, don't do that.
He was the worst best bench player.
Stop.
That's what I'm saying.
means.
Like,
That's
to be
literally
the
what it
10th
means.
best,
Marcus Thornton one of the players
sixth
I'd rather
best
have
nigga
on
on
my
the
team.
team.
I don't know if he's a better talent.
Y'all
I'm
just
saying-
want him to make a clip about y'all, huh? That's what.
But I'm saying, but Marcus Thornton didn't have the same. Marcus Thornton didn't have the same opportunities
This the
as
play?
a Brandon, as a Steph, and as a
Nick,
Tyreek.
he played 25 minutes.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen, so if Marcus had the same opportunities, he could have easily ended up in that Rookie of the Year race.
No, he could.
Nah.
Y'all say I don't know why.
20,
I don't know.
that was the Tyreek.
That's a
Tyreek Evans year?
Tyreek averaging 25 and 5. No,
Oh
you
hell
cannot.
no.
I said
wrong,
in the
wrong.
conversation.
No,
There would be no
conversation.
conversation.
There would not be no conversation.
Oh, y'all want to pick and choose, man. I know he hey, like he said though, line it up. Lo, why did you instigate the biggest basketball beef since really Stephen A and LeBron last week?
No, I just got tired of him disrespecting Jason Tatum, and then he started disrespecting Michael Cooper, and I was like, bro, enough is enough, bro. So now we got, as Marcus Thornton said, we got the Jonesin together, and as we got the Jonesin, I started telling him about himself, and that got into us laughing about how his jersey not retired, and then he was like, bro, take me serious, and then we kind of then got into how he might not be top 10 in the 2009 draft. So I mean, that's just how it got to. That's how it came down to.
Yeah, you better than me. You better than me because I'll let them know there's two niggas in the second round.
Oh yeah,
not just one. Marcus Thornton and Patty Mills is both beating you right now. Because I'm past the talking about high school in the past. Once they start talking about hooping up right now, that's when I really would have got the trolling. I'm like, yo, Patty Mills is right now will beat you. And he was the Bronny pick of that draft.
We said Danny Green. I was like, man, Danny Green might be able.
Terrence Williams.
What about Pat Bev though?
Yeah,
Pat Bev still active.
Pat Bev might be able to do
Pat
it.
Bev
That was in
still
the
active.
09 draft.
He was in the second round.
Second round.
No, Chase Budinger. Let me stop.
Please stop. No, I ain't gonna. It's a really good draft.
And if we talking about guards,
It is a pretty good draft.
I think Brandon Jennings does get a lot of hate. I think, but sometimes I think 2025 is
Self-created.
about being real with yourself, though. You know, real talk, right?
I ain't gonna lie. The which call it though was kind of OD though. The Drew Holiday talk. I think that's kind of crazy. And I told him,
I think he's even conceded that point. At this
I
point.
think
he bringing
that's
up everyone else but Drew.
Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy. And I put on for you, Omar. I was like, bro, put respect in my brother T, bro. I done told him, bro. T can definitely beat him. They don't know we grew up watching him, bro. They don't know we grew up watching that all-star, that demon. He definitely needed more opportunities.
But let's
Y'all
say,
see how
like,
Teague
if
responded?
you're
That was so
Brandon
funny, bro.
Jennings,
Yeah, Teague's response is hilarious, actually.
Yeah,
If
Teague
you're
and Brandon
Brandon
Jennings are like
Jennings-
very comparable to me, so yeah, I can see that.
What'd you say? Real talk.
If you're Brandon Jennings and you've been better than a lot of these people, like majority of y'all's basketball life, you know what I'm saying? Yes, including the NBA, but like every year probably leading up to the NBA, Brandon Jennings was probably better than a lot of these people. Get to the NBA, rookie year, still better than a lot of these people. And then they get better by year like what?
Some of
4,
them 3,
5, 6,
not gonna
or
lie.
whatever. So if they've been playing basketball for like, let's say 15 years at that point, and you're better than me at basketball for like 3 years, nigga, I still think I'm better than you.
Well, isn't that a
Can
bad
change
thing
in
though?
the NBA. Why? Why is that a bad thing?
Because that means that I caught up to you. I lapped you.
Yeah, and you had a head start. You had a head
certain
start.
things happen in the NBA. Like,
No, you had a head start. You had opportunity, and I was able to come back and
but I
compete.
gave myself that opportunity because I was good. I was
No.
Yeah,
You
but
for
you're not
sure.
getting better.
I don't blame him for thinking the way he thinks, though. I
I
don't
don't
know if
blame
that's a
any
different
NBA player
conversation.
I don't blame Norris Cole or Mario Thomas for them thinking on one specific night they're better than Steph Curry because they got to win a basketball game. That's how you make the NBA, in my opinion. You got to be a little ignorant. But I think ultimately, when we're talking about this situation, you can't have this idea that I was better than you in high school, better than you in college, better than you in my rookie year. Therefore, even when you clearly are just a better player than me or we're comparable, but I'm seeing you thrive better, that nah, gang, if it was just me and you roll the ball out, I'm still going to hoop. Especially given there's some obvious, not even stat, just eye test shit that a player like Drew Holiday, for example, I don't know. I mean, he's
but factor
conceded
in also though an injury. Because BG, what, towards Achilles?
But,
I mean,
so
yeah,
his whole thing,
BJ.
his whole thing
BJ,
is
not
before
BG,
injury.
nigga.
Yeah, his whole thing is before injury and how careers were started. I would even make an argument that Drew had a low key less flashier but better start than him. Because Drew, he's talking about like deals and opportunities. Drew was on like a couple of commercials with I think like Dame and John Wall, some shit like that. They had like a little Adidas thing going on.
Sage trying to get it off. He hate that
Yeah,
nigga.
no,
Brandon.
I'm not trying to get it off. I'm just saying I heard about these stuff. They had that little like nasty ass wave shoe or whatever. I didn't really fuck with the shoe, or maybe that
No,
was
his shoes are nice.
That was Reebok. That was
That was
Reebok.
that was
That was John Wall.
and that was
Reebok,
John
yeah.
Wall
But
specifically.
no, they had like because they were fast type shit. I can't remember the
Go
commercials,
ahead.
but they had like
Get it off.
Shit.
It was
Let
like
me buy some
commercial
Brandon
like
Jennings shoes.
Yo, that was about
I
all I
was just
had.
about to ask, did y'all have a pair of BJs growing up? Or like,
Nah.
I never got a pair of
what
BJs.
brand was he with?
He was Under Armour. He was Curry before Curry.
I think I remember them now.
That's why he probably heated. That's why he probably heated. He like, bro, that was
The
my
only-
brand.
The only Hooper shoes, the only basketball player shoes I bought that was like not like one of the main guys was I had Starberries back in the day, type shit. That was about it. But after that, no, I had Zig-Tex. I had a pair of Zig-Tex.
I just think that
He actually did a collab with Curry. The Tough Crowd Curry collab that actually exists. So shout out.
Yeah, I found it. Quick ain't fair. I knew I'm bugging.
I just
Shout
don't-
out to Brandon Jennings.
I just don't think that high school stuff matters. And so, I mean, hopefully they do play this 101. So who's in the 101s right now?
Brandon, Jeff T, Lou Will said he's down. Marcus Thornton looks like he's down. I think that's it.
I want it, but I'm pretty sure Jamal will be down too.
Jamal Crawford?
Jamal Crawford's in it now.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga, why?
I don't think he dug it. He said it on that. If you go to his Twitter, he said it just like a few months ago. A few hours ago.
Ain't nobody asked.
I
He
thought
was
this
in the
supposed to be
league
like
already.
about the 09
Yeah.
draft, though.
I thought it was too, but he put Jamal Crawford name in it. I was like, God damn.
All right, so with
Oh,
that,
he called Jamal out,
He trying to get off that he nice type shit. I thought you play like Ty Lawson or something.
but he didn't call out.
yeah.
Tyreek
Ty
Evans.
Lawson is in this. Did we say Ty Lawson?
Yeah, Ty Lawson already
Yeah, he
said
is
it.
in it. I
Marcus
don't know for
Thornton
sure.
already said it. Jeff Teague has already said it as well.
Okay, so cool.
And Lou Williams. Those are the four.
Wait, why is Lou Will in it? Because he wasn't in the 09 class either. That's so dumb.
He just
He brought
He
him
just
up.
started throwing names out.
I think that's what he sees himself as, like that 6 man of the year bucket getter kind of.
No, he does not.
No, he does
Say
not.
I'm wrong.
put respect on his name. He sees him as a franchise player with bobbleheads, nigga.
Why
They,
didn't?
they bought his jerseys, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
They
so
bought
why?
his jersey. He took the
Wait,
team to the
so-
playoffs.
So with
I
that
went to the
being
games to
said-
see him.
With that being said, why,
Shut down the whole city of Milwaukee.
Hey, I don't know.
listen. With that being said, why he ducking Tyreek Evans?
Because he knows.
He's
He
too
knows
big.
better.
He's too big for him. That's what he's doing.
He knows better. Nigga, Tyreek Evans is still hooping. He knows better.
Well,
That's why.
Jeff Teague is also still hooping as well. He don't give a fuck.
Nah, Jeff Teague is coaching. No, let me stop. Jeff Teague is still hooping.
He's in the big three, I think.
He in the big three. He hooping.
Oh, he's back in it? I thought he
No,
only
yeah, no, he's
back
in it. He's
still in it hooping?
He actively playing, and he's still saying, "I'll beat you."
So who's
I'm
some other?
fine with that.
Let me
Not
see some
really
other
off
guards.
topic. Oh, go ahead, Omar.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say not really off topic, but let's say Brandon Jennings goes out here and beats most of the people he calls out. Are we changing like what we saying, or is it
Oh, I
just?
got
like,
him beating him anyway.
Oh shit.
First of all,
Oh, you got BJ winning
I
the
did.
tournament?
Wait, so I do want to
Whole
ask.
thing.
I do want to ask. How do we see? Yeah. First, this is crazy. I do want to see how this fares out. Like, so what do y'all think the order is? Who's coming in first? Who's coming in last? Who's coming second? What's y'all order based off of who's already got their name in the hat?
I already put my tweet out. I already told you how he beating niggas. Pause.
Brandon, Jeff.
Why they not putting? Never mind.
I'll put the list.
I
All
had Lou Will there. Yeah, there you go, right there where he threw in Jamal Crawford name. I don't know why he did that.
right, so this the list we going off of: Lou Will, Jamal, Jeff Teague, Drew, Ty Lawson, Brandon Jennings. Off of this list, ones, prime. Is everyone in their prime or just right now?
Nigga, right now.
Right now.
Okay. Then Drew. Drew got one.
I think that's the other reason why they didn't bring up Drew, because he's still actively in the league. He clearly would be better than everybody on this list.
I'm about to say, out of all the retired niggas, give me Jamal Crawford.
Yeah.
Y'all better start putting respect on B. Jennings, bro.
I got Crawford.
Actually, for me, out of the retired niggas, give me Jeff. Yeah.
Wait. Why is niggas being disrespectful? Where's Marcus Thornton?
Actually, if you go to his page, he brought up Martin Thornton's career numbers as well. Go to his shit.
Marcus Thornton?
Yeah, he brought up Marcus Thornton.
But why did he do it separately?
Right
He
here.
singled out Marcus Thornton.
He said he's valid.
I think Marcus Thornton DM'd him, and that's why he threw that shit up there after.
Okay.
Baby, bro, put me on the list.
So who y'all? So y'all say who y'all got first. Who is coming in last?
Marcus Thornton.
And yeah, the one's not for Marcus Thornton. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably Ty
Nah, the
Lawson.
ones
I ain't
is
gonna
for
lie.
Marcus Thornton. He just losing to all these niggas. That's all that is.
I don't
Maybe
think
I'm sleeping on Ty Lawson.
I don't think Ty
They are sleeping on Ty Lawson. Shout out to Carolina Blood. Hey,
I don't think Ty
Tar Heel type shit. But Ty Lawson actually is my underdog. He's just small as hell. So I'm afraid like Jeff Teague is gonna post him up. Somebody's gonna post him up and then his raps.
True.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Ty too, going coming in last.
Damn.
Or Brandon, actually. Between one of them.
Bro, stop, man.
Which
bro.
one is he?
Last.
Y'all don't even know this nigga, bro. Like bobbleheads and all, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of it, and I probably wasn't here when niggas was. I would probably had to run into my daughter when niggas was talking about like how. Just the how it seems and the look of it of him complaining, not even complaining, but really harping on the fact of I'm talking about this specific 2-year span, and if you couldn't fuck with me in this 2-year span, then don't talk to me at all. Fuck nigga, no. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say fuck nigga. That's crazy.
No.
Brandon Jennings, no, bro. That's not how this works. You can't.
Yeah, these clips get around now, Damo. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't last year now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let me not say fuck nigga. I fuck with Brandon Jennings. Let me not say fuck nigga. But
I fuck with him the hard way, dog. Well, me, he go way back.
Hey, fuck nigga is crazy. Nah, but Brandon, you gotta stop, gang. You can't throw stipulations on when niggas can fuck with you and then jump the gun to, but if we hoop now, it's over. You can't sit there and tell me you're not gonna consider any time when Jeff Teague was the guy, any time when Ty Lawson was the guy, which let's be real, them Denver years are better than your Milwaukee years. But anytime when they were the guy, anytime these guys
he had a better
became
team, bro. He had a better team, bro. Stop.
they just
He
get
can do that, Damo. His point is that nigga, I was better than you then. I'm better than you now. I'm better than you when you ever, nigga. Anytime we roll out a ball and play,
Yeah, his
I'm
argument
better
is
than
like
you.
a peak for peak type of thing. I think he's already admitted that career-wise.
You can't say peak for peak and then in the same breath, peak for peak, I'm better, and I'm better now. All right, nigga, what happened 2 years after you tore your Achilles? Was you better then?
That's crazy. That's crazy to sit here and say I want torn Achilles Jennings right now. That's insane. Nah, that's actually insane. Nah, that's.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna take these 2 years, we're gonna exclude 8 years, but magically in 25, you still better than these niggas?
Well, no,
you wasn't better than Ty Lawson in 2016, but you better than him 9 years later? Stop, nigga. No, your Achilles was still torn. No, you just used to having the torn Achilles. That's the only difference. You're not better, bro. What are we talking about?
He said his career. But to be fair, he did say y'all had a better career. He did say that.
I just
Do we
brought
know
Ty
what years
Lawson
he
up
thinks
as
is his
example,
prime?
but
First 3 years.
Wait, say it
pretty
again?
much.
Do we know what years that he specifically thinks is his prime?
Yeah,
up until he got hurt.
before his Achilles.
Nigga.
Before Achilles. Okay.
55. He said he averaged
55
35.
is his prime.
Yeah, he said he averaged 35 in Old Hill, bro. Like that's him, bro. Like 55 playoffs, went into the offs. First game of the playoffs, he dropped 36 on Jeff Teague and the Hawks, nigga.
Didn't they lose? Wait, did they lose? Hold on, did they lose?
We're not talking about wins and
It don't
losses. We're
matter.
talking about who I am as a player, bro.
I think they did lose.
Remember, Teague said,
Oh,
it was just them bum ass teams. That's what he said. So of course we losing because you said Teague openly admitted he had a better team than he did. But BJ know, bro. Game 1 of that playoffs, I led everybody in scoring, both teams.
How many shots he took?
I ain't gonna lie,
He was swooping. He put a 34, shot 56% from the field, 66%.
Wait, this
from
one
90.
game or
He was-
something like that?
Yeah, we talking about the one game or the whole series?
That don't sound like chucking to me.
The remainder of the
actually.
series, Brandon Jennings would go on to average. Oh wait, that is not
19,
average.
4 and
It's-
3.
Oh,
Yeah,
first
19,
game,
23.
and then the
As a
rest of
rookie,
it,
I ain't gonna lie, as a rookie, that's actually
Yeah, that's really good.
He was. I don't think anybody would deny that he was killing as a rookie. Brandon, we all remember who Brandon Jennings was. That's cool, but I just feel like it's a lot of. I don't want to call it
That's big
jealousy.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
I feel like it's a lot of hate. It feels like a lot of hate for a nigga that got hurt and watched a bunch of people he felt he was better than or he had a better start than start to eclipse him because he got hurt. I never hear Tyreek Evans talking like this. I'm just saying, like I don't.
How
I
is
don't
it
hear
hit when
now-
these are
as
guys
a
that are
fan-
all like on the same level though, and he just thinks he's better than everyone?
But apparently they not. That's what Damo's saying.
They were on the same level their rookie year, apparently.
And I'm gonna say this too. I'm not gonna cap. Being in Atlanta, I remember John Salmons being more of a problem than Brandon Jennings, but that could just be me. That's just me. I was
Childress
there.
type shit? Josh
I
Childress
was
type
there.
shit?
I lived it. I remember John Salmons being a real deal problem. So it's cool. What Drake say? I had a
We ain't
microphone
gotta
of
just
yours.
lie about Brandon Jennings now. This
I give Brandon Jennings
Real
this,
talk, I
bro.
was there. I was there.
John
Salmons
is not fucking with Brandon Jennings.
That's not what I'm saying. And it could be a mismatch thing. I just remember John Salmons really giving us problems in his tenure. Now both of them shooting the shit out of the ball, and not in a good way. But I remember him giving us a little bit of difficulty for real.
I feel like now though, at this point, if we're gonna get all the hood legends from that era, if we're gonna get them all up there, all those guys, let's get all of them. I got Lance Stevenson beating all of them. Let's keep it real. Born ready all day. Give me Lance. Where's Lance at?
See,
Where's
I
Lance
don't-
in this conversation?
I also don't think
he was a year later.
I don't think he would go up against Lance because he's just bigger. He said that. I remember when we were talking about DeRozan, he was like, "No, that's
too big.
He's a 2 guard. Yeah, that's too big.
But Lance isn't. I mean,
He's
bigger.
Nigga, Lance is like 6'7". Yeah, what the hell?
Lance is like
6'7".
Oh, he's how tall? Let me see.
Lance is like
6'7".
6'5", 6'6".
He's like 6'4", 6'5", bro.
Okay.
He's not
But
6'7".
but I just
Oh yeah,
wanna
he's
know,
6'6".
to the names that he didn't
230
call
though,
out.
man.
Like he don't think he could beat Ricky Rubio.
I know. He doesn't
He
respect.
said Ricky Rubio couldn't shoot.
I'm about to
outside
say
15
he
feet.
don't respect
Obviously,
Rubio
he
either.
think better than Ricky
Yeah,
Rubio.
he don't think that.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that.
Hey, he was you missed a lot of spicy talk. I mean, he said something to say about damn near everybody in that class.
So
At
Jamal
least that
Crawford
simulcast turned off. Now let me.
Jamal Crawford was 6'4".
Only on playback, right?
Crawford's like 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
I don't know where Jamal Crawford came. I mean, I have no
It's
idea.
weird, but again, it's not consistent. So why is Jamal's name in here if we're talking about guys?
Man,
who are
Jamal
below
just trying to
6'4"?
hoop, bro.
Because Jamal don't weigh as much as Stevenson now. Or I would say so.
I guess fair.
I don't think he. And with the Rubio thing, he might just
Like
not
30
respect. He might just not respect Rubio's game enough for him to be, in that convo.
I tell you what though, and this is gonna be this last thing I got to say about this, and it's gonna be a pull. Damo, you right. Get the hood legends in there. Niggas ain't said nothing about Tony Roten.
Or Marshawn Brooks.
They didn't say nothing about Marshawn Brooks.
Dumb.
Let me say, no,
This not
Marshawn
Marshawn
like
like
good.
good.
I say this though.
I
A lot of
thought
people
he did too, but
we
I thought
vilifying him.
Marshawn was nice.
Everybody vilifying them and shit, but I'm not gonna lie. We be the same fans that's asking more players to do this though. So to a degree, I'm with them. Call these people out if you think you better than them. Roll the ball out. Let's see all the actual hooper talk out there. Now, am I gonna change my mind if he goes out there and beat a motherfucker like Pat Bev? No. If he somehow upset Drew Holiday, no, because I think their game translates to the NBA. But I fuck with it.
Pat a
I fuck
dog.
with calling him out.
We talking about what
I ain't
folks
gonna
did
lie,
in high
Pat,
school.
Pat is a dog. I think BJ might lose a Pat because he a true dog.
If we talking about,
Go
if we
Pat
talking
Bev,
about, if we talking about what folks did in high school, Patrick Beverley is a dog, gang.
Did he average
yeah.
like 40 or some shit?
Yeah, it was like
Pat,
38 or something like
yeah,
that.
Pat Bev is a dog. I don't think Brandon Jennings wants that type of smoke.
His senior year in high school, Patrick Beverley, 37, 8 steals, 6 assists, 6 boards.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I think Pat Bev will put him in his place, but everybody else though, I think.
I can't wait to see what Pat Bev says on his next podcast about this, because he's in the Odon draft, just like how Marcus Thornton threw himself into it. I'm pretty sure his white co-host is gonna throw him a lob. He's gonna dunk it.
But see,
Brandon is close. Brandon is close.
I think Pat Bev he got the respect and the honor to not like embarrass BJ like that. So I think he gonna let him live for a second. But if he get in there, he's just too much of a dog for him.
Let me give Brandon some respect. 35 and a half, so that's 36, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 3.3 steals. The biggest difference, that's both of their senior seasons.
I'm gonna say, was that Oak Hill?
Yeah, and the biggest
that don't mean
difference
nothing.
is one, but two, most importantly, I think one is just a much better defender. One to really get up in the other one's shit. And
Yeah, one is a dog.
yeah, Brandon ain't.
I'm really surprised, and I wish I got the chance to ask Gil, like, why does he not give his real opinions on this? Because when Brandon starts talking this, me in high school, he did go to Oak Hill. That's considered like a super team of high schools type shit, unless they just weren't that good when he was there. I would think with how Gil has his son by himself really putting up 40 a night, he would have something to say about that. That's kind of crazy. It just feels weird having all this. Me in high school was better than all you niggas when his team was probably better than all these niggas.
But you have to be good enough to be the point guard at Oak Hill, though.
That's fair. Oak Hill is a prestigious school.
Yeah.
It's also other niggas on Oak Hill that had to be good enough to be on Oak Hill. I don't know.
Patrick Beverley said, "Where can we bet at DraftKings Sports? Pat Bev Pod Love Gang. I got Team Lou."
Oh, so he's betting on.
Pat Bev already said something.
Pat Bev ain't trying to play. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He's too
He
good.
know this out of this. He above
Is this what
it.
the NBA world needed?
But he know because then nobody say nothing to him. So why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I
No,
say something?
wait. No, it's not. Somebody didn't ask, but does Pat Bev get the winner? He said, nah, both of them out the league. When it comes to me, I'm a different animal. And that's what I said, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't he also out the league? I'm sorry.
Oh, and then Lil Williams said, don't make me do this, brother. And he did the whole the meme. Now Pat Bev Pat Bev will really put these niggas in their place, bro. Pat Bev is a dog.
Wait, you don't know what movie? You don't know what movies that?
Yeah, Pat Bev is a different type of a breed, bro. Like I fuck with Lou Will, I fuck with especially BJ. BJ my nigga, like on some real shit. But Pat Bev, there's a reason why he didn't bring Pat Bev into this conversation. He knows better. He knows.
Mind you, he talked about guys that don't play as much defense, I would probably say. But when he talked, he didn't bring up the defenders. So I
think they all kind of like let's keep this hoops between us. We can all go back and forth. But Pat Bev get out there, he really started locking niggas up, bro.
Niggas can't.
Now, me personally,
niggas can't get a dribble or a shot off.
Yeah, man.
He's not looking crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to say, if I was them niggas, there's no way I'm letting a nigga out the league tell me I'm out the league. That's crazy.
But Damo, what you? I think what Lo is trying to say, and we can wrap it up. But what Lo is trying to say though is, it's been how long since Brandon has played any sort of organized basketball versus Patrick Beverley? This is gonna sound crazy. Brandon used to have some handles. Patrick Beverley will probably make him look like a guy who can't put the ball on the floor at all, like scared to dribble the shit.
Wasn't Brandon playing that 2-on-2 with Gil and them? He was in the 2-on-2 shit, right?
Yeah, but everyone had like slides on.
I'm not saying this.
Motherfuckers were hooping with their slides on, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He wasn't. Brandon wasn't an efficient shooter in his peak. So if we got this current version versus a year removed from the league, Pat Beverley guarding him, it's a different story.